La Yasha Allah. Amajim, the Pranakal Dome, which means to face the east. Which means to face the east. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, Abanawa, Shabashmaya, Kodash, Ayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'a, Ratazayaka, Hayah, Ashad, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashemaya, Lathalanawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawon, Wasalakanawa, Kabawaknawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawakinawa, Wala'a, Dabia'anawa, Banasanawan, Habal, Hawashanawa, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wata'aparat, La'awalamyam, Amam. The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. It's like Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. Akash the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Babakwashah. Nathalanawa. Hakach. Hakach. La Pa'ah. Kal Makala. Wakal Marawa. Hakach. La Tahar. Hamatazaria. Hakach. La Hakwayam. Hamathia. Hakach. Arakawat. Hatuma Allah, Lagar Shana, Ba'ashem Yahushua, the Wad Aman. Akash the power in the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out, in the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Barak Lanawa, Wayasha Allah, Wahabayah, Saparia, Barak, Rapah, Magun, Hagun, the generals, captains, officers, troopers, students, sisters, children, and all Yasha Allah, Ba'ashem Yahushua, the Wad Aman. Bless Israel in the English. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua. Bless us and Israel and the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect the generals, the captains, officers, troopers, students, sisters, children, and all Yasha Allah. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al-Bahariya, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'an, Yahweh, Ashah, Shemayim, Wa'arataza, Al-Yathon, Lamawah, Regoka, Ayanawam, Shemaka, Hana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Ya Yashan, Shalamar, Ya Sha'ala, Yahweh, Shamaka, Yahweh, Tazorka, Al Ya, Yamyaka, Yawamam, Hashemash, La'a, Yakaka, Wayarach, Bayayella, Yahweh, Yashemaka, Makarad, Yashemar, Apnapashka, Yahweh, Yashemar, Tazaathka, Wabu'athka, Ma'athai, Wa'ai Awalam. Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'Allah shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83. In the Hebrew, Alahayim, Al-Damayalaka, Al-Dakarash, Wa'al Shakwat, Al-Kayat, Hana, Awayabyaka, Yahamayawan, Ra'ash, Al-Aimaka, Ya'iram Yamwa, Sawada, Wayataya Atazawa, Altazapawanyaka, Amaru, Lakawa, Wanakakidam, Magoya, Wala'a, Yazikar, Shamya Sha'ala, Awada, Kaya, Nawa Atazawa, Laba, Yakagwa, Ayaka, Baryath, Yakarathwa, Alahaya, Arawam, Wayashemai, Alahaya, Mawa'abu, Wahagari, Gabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalak, Palashat, Anyashabya, Tazawar, Gam Ashawar, Nalawa, Aiman, Hayawa, Zawawa, Labanya Lawa, Salah, Ashah, Laham, Kamadian, Kasayasara'a, Kayabian, Banakal, Koyashman, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan Dara'a, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shayathamu, Nadayatmawa, Ka'ira, Wakaza'abu, Wakazabak, Wakatazar, Mana'ai, Kalnasiyakamu, Ashar, Amara, Nairashah, Lanawa, Na'awaf, Alahayam, Shayathamwa, Kagagla, Kakwash, Lapayarawaka, Ka'ash, Daba'ira Ya'ira, Wakalahaba, Dalahat, Harayam, Kanthar Dapma, Basairika, Wabasa, Wapathka, Dabahalam, Mala'ai, Panyaham, Qualawan, Wayabakwasha, Shamka, Yahweh, Yabashma, Wayabahawa, Ya'ai, Wayakapara, Wayabadma, Wayada'adma, Kaya Atha, Shamka, Yahweh, Labatka, Ayawan, Alkaha. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy enemies. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yasha'Allah may be no more in remembrance. For they have consorted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabor, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them, and hope in the children of Lot, Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Japheth, at the brook of Kizon, which perished at Endor, and became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zeb. Yea, all their princes as Zebah, and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O Yahweh, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burning wood, and as the flame set of the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm, and fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. All right. Saul. All right. Yeshabi, which means to be seated. All right. Today we're going to be reading. We're going to be coming out of Genesis, the 31st chapter. We'll be reading it in Hebrew. Genesis the 31st. So we're going to be starting at Genesis 31 and verse 8 in the Hebrew. Yaha, Ya'amar, Naquadium, Yaha, Shagrayak, Wayaladwa, Kal, Hatazayan, Naquadium, Wa'am, Ha'a, Slaka, Ka'a, Ya'amar, Iquadium, Yaha, Shagrayak, Wayaladwa, Kal, Hatazayan, Aquadium. Verse 9. Wayataza'al, Alahayim, Ath, Makwana, Abyakam, Wayathan, Laya, verse 10. Waya Haya, Bayath, Yakam, Hatazayan, Wa'ashaya, Ayanya, Wa'ira'a, Baklawam, Wahana, Hayathadium, Haya Layam, Al, Hatazayan, Iquadium, Naquadium, Wabara Yedayim, verse 11. Wayamar, Al Ya, Mala'ak, Hal Hayom, Bakalawam, Yaikwa, Wa'amar, Hanaya, verse 12. Wayamar, Sha'a, Na'a, Ayanyik, Wa'raya, Hal, Hayath Dayam, Halayam, Al, Hatazayan, Iquadium, Naquadium, Wabaradium, Kaya, Ra'ah, Yatha, Ath, Kal, Ashar, Laban, Ashah, La'ak. 13. Anakia, Hal, Bayath, Al, Ashar, Mashakah, Shom, Matashabah, Ashar, Nadarat, Laya, Shom, Nadara, Itha, Quawam, Taza'ah, Ma'an, Hara Taza'ah, Haza'ath, Washawab, Al, Aratazah, Malawadathiak, verse 14. Wathayan, Rakal, Wala'ah, Watha, Marana, Lawa, Hayat, Lanawa, Kalakwa, Wa'an, Kala, Babayat, Abunya. Verse 14, and that's up to verse 15 in the Hebrew. I'm going to go ahead and get it in the English. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 31, and verse 8. In the in the English. If he said thus, the speckled shall be thy wages, then all the cattle bear speckled. And if he said thus, the ring straight shall be thy hire, then bear all the cattle ring straight. Thus God hath taken away the cattle of your father and given them to me. Verse 10. And it came to pass at the time that the cattle conceived, that I lifted up my eyes and saw in a dream, and behold, the rams which leaped upon the cattle were ring straight, speckled and gristled. Verse 11. And the angel of God spake unto me in a dream, saying, Jacob. And I said, Here am I. Verse 12. And he said, Lift up now thine eyes, and see all the rams which leap upon the cattle are ring straight, speckled and gristled. For I have seen all that Laban doeth unto thee. So this right here, basically, you can come up here. You can come up here, Michelle. This whole basically, Genesis the 31st chapter. We're gonna get more deeper into this chapter. We'll get more clarification and understanding on this chapter because, I never, what I'm saying. We're gonna go over it basically. All right. Verse 13. And it says, I am God of Bethel, where thou anointest the pillar, and where thou vowest a vow unto me. Now arise, get thee out from this land, and return unto the land of thy kindred. Verse 14. And Rachel and Leah answered and said unto him, Is there yet any portion or inheritance for us in our father's house? All right, so basically, I give my, my spiel on it. I'm definitely gonna get more of a, seasonal breakdown on this. But reading Genesis the 31st chapter is showing how, the goods that Jacob received from Laban. When I'm speaking of good, I'm talking like, cattle. Cows, whether it be cows, lambs, farming animals, and he's reaping, his harvest from Laban. Okay. We're gonna get more deeper and much more of a bigger understanding than this. And we're gonna close out the Sabbath service. We're gonna get ready to close it out and go ahead and get ready for camp. With that being said, Imagine. Salt. Shamahal, salt.
Wa Yasharal. La Yasharal.
Go ahead and blow horn again. Go ahead and take the scroll so we can salute the scroll. Yum yum, salt. Yahweh Shimi Awashab Barak Yah.
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shalaki. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Barak Yah.
Okay. Go ahead and put it back down. Go ahead and blow the horn. Imagine Rapunakudon, which means to face the east. Go ahead and shout.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shamkar. Yahweh. Malakuvka. Taba'ah. Ratazayaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'aratazah. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Natan Lanau. Lakam. Kab. Yawam. Wasalak Lanau.
Wasalak now.
Kawawak now.
Kabawak now.
Kasalak now.
Kasalak Nawa.
Kawawafia now.
Kabawafi Nawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Tabaya now.
Tabiya'a Nawa.
Banasai 1.
Banasana 1.
Abal.
Kabal.
Hawasha now.
Hawasha Nawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Ra.
Ra.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Hamalakwa.
Hamalakwa.
Waha'al.
Waha'ala.
Wahata Pa'abrath.
Wata'a Parath.
Salaki.
La'ala.
La'ira Lamyan.
La'awalamyam.
Aman.
Aman. Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come.
thy kingdom
Thy
come.
will be done
Thy will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily
and
bread.
forgive us our debts
Forgive us our
as
debts
we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
but deliver
from
us
evil.
from
For
evil.
thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the
and
kingdom,
the power,
and the
and
power,
the power, and the glory,
and the glory
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. Hakach, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Bahashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua,
Barukusha.
Baruch Kushah,
Nathan Lana.
Nathan Nawa,
Hakach.
Zakach,
Hakach.
Zakach,
La Rapa'ah.
La'pa'ah,
Kal Makala.
Kal Makala,
Wakal Madawak.
Wakal Marawak,
Hakach.
Zakach,
Latahar.
Latahar,
Matazarian.
Matazarian,
Hakach.
Zakach,
Lahakwayam.
Lahakwayam,
Hamatayam.
Hamathiam,
Hakach.
Hakach,
Arakawak.
Arakawak,
Hatama'al.
Hatama'ala,
Lagarashan.
Lagarasham,
Bahashem.
Ba'ashem,
Yahushua.
Yahushua,
The water.
Water,
Amen.
Akash the power in the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power,
Please give us the
the
power.
power to heal
The power to heal.
all manner of sickness,
All manner of sickness.
and all manner of disease,
All manner of
the
disease.
power to cleanse the lepers,
The power to cleanse the
the
leper.
power to raise the dead,
The power to raise the
the
dead.
power against unclean
The
spirits,
power against unclean
to
spirits.
cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of
In the
Yahushua,
name of
the
Yahushua.
water of mine.
The water Aman. Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Bahashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua,
Barak Lanawa.
Raklanawa,
Wa Yasharah.
Wayasha'ala,
Wa Habayah.
Wahabaya,
Sapphire.
Saparia,
Barak.
Barak,
Rapa'ah.
Rapah,
Magan.
Magun,
Hagan.
Magun,
The general.
the generals,
The captain.
captains,
The officer.
officers,
The trooper.
troopers,
The
the
students.
students,
The
the
sisters.
sisters,
The
the
children.
children,
And all
and
Yasharah.
all Yahshua,
Bahashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua,
The water Aman.
the water of mine. Bless Israel in the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us
Bless us
and Israel
and
in
Israel
the school.
in the school.
Bless, heal, shield, protect
Bless, heal, shield,
the
protect
generals,
the general,
captains,
the captains,
officers,
the officers, the troopers, the students,
children,
the
and
children,
all Yahshua.
and all
In the
Yasharah.
name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahushua.
the water of mine.
The water of mine. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah,
Asha'ah,
Ayanya,
Yanya,
Al-Hahari,
Ahahariah,
Ma'ayan,
Ma'ayan,
Yaba'ah,
Yaba'ah,
Azariah,
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 Ma'ayan,
Ma'ai,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Aishah,
Ashah,
Shemaiah,
Shemaiah,
Wa'aratazah,
Wa'aratazah,
Al-Yatham,
Ayathon,
Lamawat,
Amawat,
Regalka,
Gorka,
Yanawan,
Yanawan,
Shemarka,
Shemarka,
Hana,
Yana,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yanawan,
Yanawan,
Wala'ah,
La'ah,
Yayashan,
Yashan,
Shalomar,
Shalomar,
Yasharah,
Yasha'ala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shemarka,
Shemarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazorka,
Tazorka,
Aryad,
Yah,
Yamyan,
Yamyanka,
Yawamam,
Yawamam,
Hashemash,
Hashemash,
La'ayakaka,
La'ah, Yakaka,
Wayarak,
Bayarach,
Bala Yala,
Bayayella,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka,
Bakal Ra,
Bakar Ra,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Afnapasha,
Atnapasha,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashmar,
Taza Atha,
Taza Athka,
Salakia, Taza Atha, Wa'aka.
Waba wa'athka.
Ma'atha.
Ma'atha.
Wa'ai awalam.
Alright, our Lord. Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes.
I will lift up my eyes
to the hills.
unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
And
moved.
he that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
without slumber.
without slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasharah
he that keepeth Yasharah
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all
He
evil.
shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in
This time forth
from this time
and
forth
even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim,
Adamayalika.
Al-Gamayalika,
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash,
Wa'al-Tashakwa.
Wa'al-Tashakwash,
Kaya.
Kaya,
Hana.
Hana,
Awayabika.
Awayabika,
Yahamayawan.
Yahamayawan,
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash,
Al-Aimika.
Al-Aimaka,
Ya'irim Yamwa.
Ya'ayim Yawas,
Sawadah.
Sawadah,
Wayataya Atazu.
Wayataya Atazu,
Atazu Pawanyika.
Al-Taza Pawanyika,
Amara.
Lamar,
Lakawa.
Lakawa,
Anakaki.
Walakaki,
Magoya.
Magoya,
Wala'a.
Wala'a,
Yazikar.
Yazika,
Sham Yasha'ala.
Shabyasha,
Awadah.
Awadah,
Kaya.
Kaya,
Awatazu.
Dawatazu,
Labah.
Labah,
Yakadu.
Yakada,
Ayaka.
Ayaka,
Wayat.
Wayah,
Akaratha.
Zacharath,
Alahaya.
Alahayim,
Alawam.
Alawam,
Wayashemai.
Wayashemai,
Alahayim.
Alahayim,
Mawa'abu.
Mawa'ab,
Wahagaria.
Wahagari,
Gabor.
Gabal,
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amalak.
Wa'amalak,
Palashat.
Halashah,
Amyashabi.
Amyashabi,
Tazawar.
Tazawar,
Gam Ashawar.
Gam Ashawar,
Nalawa.
Lalawat,
Aiman.
Imam,
Ayawa.
Hayawat,
Zarawat.
Zarawat,
Labanya Lawat.
Labanyanawat,
Salat.
Salat,
Ashab.
Ashab,
Laham.
Laham,
Kamadia.
Kamad,
Kasayasa Ra'ah.
Kasayagya, Ra'ah,
Kayabi.
Kayagya,
Banakol.
Barakal,
Koyashwan.
Kayashawan,
Nashamabu.
Nashamabu,
Bayanda Ra'ah.
Bayam Dara'ah,
Ayawa.
Hayawat,
Daman.
Damam,
La'adamu.
La'adam,
Shayatamu.
Shayakam,
Nadayatmawi.
Nadayagma,
Kairab.
Kayara,
Wakazaabu.
Wakaza'ab,
Wakazabak.
Wakazabat,
Wakatazol.
Wakatazal,
Mana'ai.
Man'ai,
Kal Nasi Yakumu.
Kalnasiyakam,
Ashar.
Ashar,
Amaru.
Amar,
Naya Rashad.
Naya Rashad,
Nanawa.
Nanawat,
Af.
Ah,
Na'awat.
Nawat,
Alahayim.
Alahayim,
Alahayim.
Alahayim,
Shayatamu.
Shayakam,
Kagogi.
Kagog,
Kakwash.
Kakwash,
Lapanya Ramaka.
Lapanyarakwak,
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash,
Taba Ira Ya Ira.
Taba Ira Ya Ira,
Wakalahaba.
Wakalahab,
Talaha.
Talahab,
Harayam.
Harayam,
Kanthur Dab.
Karantheradak,
Basa Ira.
Basa Irika,
Wabasa.
Wabasa,
Wapaska.
Wapaf,
Daba Halom.
Taba Halam,
Mala'a.
Mala'at,
Panyaham.
Panyaham,
Kwalawan.
Qualawan,
Wayabakwasha.
Wayabakwash,
Shemka.
Shamka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yabashu.
Yabash,
Wayabahol.
Wayabahol,
Ayah.
Ayya,
Wayakapara.
Wayakapar,
Wayababu.
Wayababa,
Wayadaabu.
Wayadab,
Kayatha.
Kayatha,
Shemka.
Shamka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Labaka.
Labat,
Ayawan.
Ayawan,
Alkahal Ratazah.
Akahal Rataza.
Keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy
O
silence,
Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace,
Be not still.
and be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up their
They
head.
have taken crafty
They
counsel
have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy
and
people,
consorted against thy hidden ones.
consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
come,
let us cut them off
let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a
that
nation,
the name of Yahshua
that the name of Yasharah
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in
They
remembrance.
have consorted together
They have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee.
are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of
and
Edom
the Ishmaelites,
and the
of
Ishmaelites
Moab,
and
and
Moab
the
and
Hagarims,
the Hagarims,
Gabor,
Gabal
and Ammon,
and
and
Ammon
Amalek,
and
the
Amalek,
Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also adjoined with them.
Ashur also has joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to sincere.
As to Jack.
As to Japheth.
At the brook of Kaizen.
At the brook of Kaizen.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
And became as dung for the earth.
And became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red.
And like Zeb.
And like Zeb.
Yea. All their princes.
All their princes.
As Zeb.
And
as Zalmunna.
And as Zalmunna.
Who said.
Let
us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of Yahweh in possession.
The houses of Yahweh in possession.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth wood.
As the fire burneth wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
As the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
And make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And troubled.
And troubled.
Forever.
Forever.
Yea. Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
Whose
name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Of the Most High.
Of the Most High.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
Sorry. Go ahead, blow the horn. We'll do a courtesy salute. Men of Israel, I imagine. Majim Shabbat. I imagine. Barak. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shabbat Barakatah. Yajimata. Dismiss.